At break of day, Maria and Yorgos, like most of the residents of Castellorizo Island, arm themselves with baskets and shopping lists, jump on a boat and head for the opposite coast where they are going to do their shopping. But the opposite coast happens to belong to a different country. It only takes 15 minutes to go across, change country and start walking in the labyrinth of the little streets of the town of Kars, where they are going to buy their fruit, vegetables, spices or clothes. Some seize the opportunity to even visit a beauty parlor. Our relationship with Turkey started as a relationship of need, when our parents realized they had no other choice. After all, Castellorizo is the island which lies farthest from the Greek mainland, while it is so close to the Asian coast. Today, however, this relationship has turned to friendship. Personally, I come here every Friday to do my shopping. In other words, the 200 permanent residents of Castellorizo do things that are impossible to do at their home island and try to fill their free time when time seems to have stopped. All of this makes them dependent on Turkey, a dependence that goes further than just buying consumer goods.
At an emergency, it is a lot easier to go to Kars, but our family doctors or dentists also are at Kars. Otherwise, we would need 1,000 euros to go to doctor in Rhodes, including the boat fare and the accommodation.
Their income also relies on this country, which has traditionally been Greece's most bitter foe. No one here can ignore this. With Castellorizo living mainly on tourism, it's been 3 years since the last ship from Piraeus and the mainland docked here. We have appealed to the Greek government for boat connections to Athens, but in vain. So he had no choice but to turn to the Turks. Every day about 20 boats make the return trip to Kars. Tourists come from Kars, we rely on them, so we rely on Turkey. While the perspective of Turkey's accession to the European Union horrifies some Europeans as well as Greeks, the inhabitants of Castellorizo count on it, and wish it happens sooner rather than later. That would not only make their everyday lives easier, but it would also help stem the flow of people who decide to leave for good.